I'd like to say at the outset that I'm not a Republican at all. I enjoy the theatre, I enjoy the nonsense of ceremony. I think within that nonsense, within the humour of it all, there is often a lot of meaning. And I think trying to articulate meaning, trying to change tradition is actually a bad thing. I think the Catholic Church, for example, has struggled since 1960 to find its path because it challenged and tried to redefine the traditions and the ceremonies of the past. I think in the end it will probably sort itself out, but just look at the amount of time it's taken. And that's the problem with jettisoning the past. It messes up the present. But it doesn't mean we can't have the debate. And so I think it's very valuable to hear what Republicans and the Republican movement has to say about the Crown. And I think the present King probably has listened rather more than many of the government has listened to the ideas and the concepts that they've been advancing about how to modernize and how to adapt the monarchy to the 21st century and beyond. And more needs to be done. But I think the monarchy can adapt and can bend and could well prove to be a better model than a presidency for us, partly because we're used to it. However, I think the police response to Graham Smith, who's the chief executive of Republic, was entirely misplaced. First of all, I think it's a great shame. I think it's deeply regrettable that they should have arrested him. But secondly, I think it's deeply regrettable the way they arrested him. Apparently, he and Henry Stratton had arrived in a van or something which was filled with placards. I don't know whether, I think they'd been drinking or something as well, but the police searched the van. On what grounds? On what grounds? We know that the police had fielded face recognition, so they knew exactly who they were dealing with. I think this was a fix-up and a way to suppress dissent. Actually, dissent is healthy. And as I say, it's not my position. But I think unless we engage with people who don't share our views, we can't advance, we can't respond. I think the arrests were badly managed. I think this idea of low tolerance is inappropriate. I think human rights come into play. And I'm not flashing some sort of woke card here. I'm simply saying this is going to bite the police immediately because it's overreaching their powers. This is the sort of nonsense that is going to mess up all Suella Braverman's Stop the Boats campaign because she is overreaching her powers. What she is doing, the police are doing in practice today. There's a room for a debate about boats. There's a room for a debate about the Republic. But have that debate. Don't lock people up. That's silly.